the coming race. Validation. So you need validation on what you're becoming, that you are actually transforming. I'm seeing dragons. I'm seeing somebody that's ready to go real abstract, okay? Let's have fun. Let's have fun with this energy. Put on your imagination cap. Remember art class, everything was fun. We could just play. We're on the playground, however you want to picture it, okay? They killed your imagination. I'm going to help inspire it back into you. And all these fantastic ideas you have are going to just, because they knew this time was coming and they were trying to suppress it for as long as they could. But we now see it's age of knowing, the age of information. And The Coming Race was a book written in like the 1800s, I think. Yeah, 1870. About these angel-like superhuman beings that they knew this was coming, which is why they put it all in the movies, because it was activating in our consciousness. It was coming through, coming online. Everything outside of us is going on inside of us. So we're watching the TV, we're seeing freaking Spider-Man, right? I know, dramatic. But it's like, that's how it's happening. We have to see it first. We have to envision it first. And maybe we're going to start in baby steps. Like, we're going to step out of our comfort zone, put down this heavy burden, this heavy weight. I'm tired of carrying this weight for something else. When if I'm going to have to work hard, I'm going to work hard for myself. Okay? I almost went off kilter there. But I'm going to work hard for myself because exactly, I'm going to love myself. What else is there to do? I'm embodying you right now. Am I just going to keep doing what you tell me to do, follow these steps, do this blah, 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 blah? Or am I going to trust myself? So your heart is coming online. You're waking up, you're realizing that you've been very logical for a very long time, which has created that weight. But now you're letting that mental energy go. You're like, you know what? I'm going to have to take a leap of faith on myself. I'm going to have to jump into the abyss of whatever, starting my bakery or doing the business. It's something about creating your own little something. Like, can we imagine a world, please, for a second? Can we imagine a world where we went down the street to get everything we needed from our neighbors, like local, like the bread maker, the seamstress, the nail tech. I don't know, I don't do nails, but you know what I'm saying? The mechanic down the road. What if we had like local people we supported rather than these big companies? Why am I stuttering? I don't know. Because in my past life, I wanted to be a rapper. Why are we supposed to sacrifice our sons? Why would God only have one son? Okay. So, guys, you are figuring out that inside of you is everything you're seeking. You're looking outside of you, you're like, I need to go here, I need to go left, I need to go right, I need to go file this paper, I need to go do this thing. And while that's all fine and dandy, there's a knowing inside of you where you're like, you know what? Something is resonating with me that is activating and setting this fire in my soul that's wanting me to do that thing that they always said I couldn't do, like play an instrument or dance or go be a hobo, whatever it is. There's something about you where you're ready to take off the suit. I'm seeing someone take off the tie, take off the suit, and they are ready to just go into full dance and song in the middle of the street somewhere. They're ready to fully activate themselves in a way that they've always been told if they do that, they're going to stand out and be weird and different, and like, stop doing that because we need you to follow in line. I see you falling back in love with yourself, telling yourself the truth that you don't like the way that you've been living. You don't like the way that you've been existing. You're communicating with your higher self, your future self, in a way that it's like a love energy where you're falling in love. It's very pure. It's so you know how New York, I'm thinking of the original New York, which I don't know when it was founded, but I'm gonna say 100 or 200 years ago. Probably was a really cool place to be. I would imagine in the 1800s, when this book was written, The Coming Race, I bet New York was probably pretty cool. And what does it become? While there is still cool stuff to it, which I've never been, but I'm just kind of thinking in the terms of all these artists, all these acrobats, all these dancers and talented people, all these creatives. You're creative. I talk to people all the time and they're like, I'm not creative. I'm like, how are you not creative? Tell me, explain that to me. Everyone's creative in a way. You can create, you have the ability to create life. We are creators. You have a womb or you have, the other stuff. And in general, we're here to create. We're here to set forth a creation. And I'm just thinking back to this New York time where it probably was really cool to be in New York in like the 1800s. Today it's gotten a little crazy, But maybe we could envision a time when, Fifth Avenue was just popping and it made a little bit more sense, I don't know why we're traveling back in time right now, but we are. Somebody that you used to know. Somebody that you used to know. It's the little you. Your inner child is really activated in this energy. It's wanting you to play a little bit more with yourself. Take that. Okay, Sumerians are out. So we have a lot of ancient history here, and I think that this is going to relate to two different groups of people, because I want to get crazy deep. Galactic Federation came out. I got to do it. So space people, aliens, we're about to get weird. And if you have the attention span to download really deep information, stay tuned. Because I wanted to keep it on the surface. I really tried, but it's not gonna work. So we're gonna dive deep, okay? And those that are ready to take it to the next level, let's go. Okay, so we're coming online. Activation, the coming race, what's coming, they know it's coming. New York, the beginning, Galactic Federation, acting. So they're acting in our favor. The Sumerians are here. The Sumerians have something to do with going underground, the coming race, which represents the inner earth people. They use this telekinetic inner knowingness to, what was it? They have suppressed humanity, but no empathy. Surpassed humanity. It's when they became overpopulated and they came to Earth. There's something going on with that and the Sumerian right here. How does this relate to you? Projection. Move your body. I'm seeing a lot of entity attachment in terms of feeding. Like, if there's advanced beings in not our best interest, okay, that feed on us, I'm seeing something where when we're not moving our body, our minds, our hearts, when we're not in the flow, when we're not tapping into our passion, this outside energy that does not have our best interests at heart comes in and suppresses us. I'm seeing the psychopaths of leadership, okay, that come in and block the signals so we don't get the data, because we're this hyper efficient program. We're this hyper efficient quantum thing. Like, this is some sort of quantum thing, and our brain is a data receiver and program. It can be programmed. So you're understanding that when you tap in to your passion, to who you're here to be, this creator you're going to bring online a superhuman version of yourself. And that doesn't mean to be egotistical and jump on top of the world and say I'm the best and I'm the most rich and I'm the most powerful, because we are all a team. It's all about unity. It's all about work together, community, no matter what, like unity at the end of the day. But we have to focus on the individual first, because we're it's kind of like this, we're coming together thing, and then we're going to go back apart thing. You know, right now we're not really, you know, there's something going on and you're being asked to move your body. I got to read something in here. I don't know what's it calling me. It's saying read. Sorry. It's kind of weird today. Trust. Immortality, 33. Those who know others are intelligent. Those who understand themselves are enlightened. Those who can conquer others have force. Those who can control themselves have mighty. Those who dare risk death have courage. But those who death cannot destroy are immortal. Let me hit that. Let me hit this thing. That was powerful. Because look, let's talk about that. Those who, there is a very interesting, I'm just a little shocked, okay? I'm just a little shocked. Public education system, active imagination. Okay, so you were suppressed and pushed into a corner to be little. They wanted you to feel little, because as long as you feel insignificant, why would you ever push past towards risk? Because as long as you stay in a small little box and fear death and think of yourself as this one little life, this one little flesh suit, you won't realize the algorithm, the game we're playing. I'm seeing like a video game player dying and coming back to life. It's like you have this awareness in your soul that you've been here before. Remember? You've done this before. This isn't your first rodeo. For some of us it is, but that's not what matters. What matters is there's not just one existence. This is a VR type of experience in a way. And they had to get us to focus deeply on what they wanted us to focus on, so we wouldn't realize ourselves. We wouldn't realize the genius within ourselves. And I see you really catapulting out of that, okay? Public education system. It destroys the mind. Destroys the mind. Why do we spend so much time on like, what happened to imagination and philosophy and art and play? Because I feel like as children, although, I mean, even adults, we like to play too, but like, especially kids, they don't get that much time to play in school. It's really weird. It's really weird. School is also should be teaching us how to have fun, right? Am I crazy? Look, I shouldn't have asked that out loud. I shouldn't have asked that out loud. But I think I'm onto something here. I think it's fair to say that we are born with this intelligence, this knowing, this freaking wisdom. I'm seeing Yoda, Jedi. We're just born with this master ability that they just beat the crap out of. And then they repeatedly tell us this history of what we don't want to hear. So we have to feel like we're just trapped in this like slavery, prison stuff. And then when we go to touch our freedom, we fear it because we're like, oh my gosh. When we step outside the box, we're not liked, and people are gonna judge us. People are gonna think we're crazy when we do whatever our fingerprint tells us to do. Why do I have a different fingerprint than everybody on this planet? Pretty sure it means I'm supposed to be different than all of y'all, you know? Same with you, like, you were born to be different. All over social media, this is witchcraft. This is witchcraft. All over social media. It's upside down. But it's spell casting. Things are moving so fast. People are forgetting and like losing the ability to slow down and enjoy the moment. Like, let me sip this tea, you know, let me enjoy the moment for 1 second. When I started talking on YouTube, I was able to be really slow, but I'm like trying to catch up with everyone, like in this frantic anxiety place. And I'm like, guys, slow down, breathe for just a second with me. Smell the roses for a second. There's more going on in the world than rushing, you know? Let's just slow down. Whoa, slow down. Obsessed lover, screenshot, fake flexing. Getting evidence, proof, facts. This is so ugly. Like, you know what's crazy to me? Everyone's so obsessed with this toxic relationship place we've gotten to in society, which is so strange. It's absurd. It's absurd because all we want to do is be together. It's quite simple. We want to be together. We want to mate. We want to make love. We want to, you know, hold hands and lay up on the couch and cuddle. We want to have someone there, a warm body at night. We want a best friend. We want someone to go do stuff with. We want someone to eat food with, make food with, cook and clean. I cook, you clean, type of thing. We want that. It's pretty simple. It's 1 + 1 = 2, I think. And I just see this crazy level of possession, okay? Where we've let so much toxicity into our temples, where I see so many people not driving their own spaceship. And I see this popping out, and it just changed the whole scene here. Because I tapped into somebody who was super focused on themselves, really ready to jump into something creative and awesome. And it was like so cool. But then this obsessive screenshot lover, karma, toxic energy came out. And it's like, this is not the focus. It should not be me against you. It should not be, we shouldn't be feeding the darkness in such a way that we look at everybody as evil. They're evil, I'm good, right? It's okay to identify it because you're not wrong. There is quite a bit of possession going on right now, quite a bit. There's projection as well. We're projecting onto others our fears. And if we just could get in alignment with ourself and cleanse our bodies and focus on ourself and get our cells in harmony, which is our army inside, and it fights for us. It fights infection, it fights cancer, it fights parasites and all the toxins, which are all the reasons why we can't think straight, all the reasons why we're in fear and you know, all the things. And if we could focus on our health and our one step at a time, today, this week, maybe not thinking so far ahead into paranoid zone, but rather acknowledging, sure, people are walking around possessed. There's a lot of hateful people out there wanting to spread, like, project onto others their negativity. It's like, how about we really focus on protecting ourselves, because it's really uncomfortable to always be in the defense, and there's no need to constantly be in an offense and wanting to fight. Like, why are we fighting? Whose fight is this? I'm like, aren't we playing on the playground? What happened? I was so having fun, and then now we're just in this energy. It's like, get out of this energy. We're supposed to be having fun. This is that heavy weight. Remember, you dropped the sticks. We don't want to carry sticks anymore. We don't want to carry this. This is stupid. This is done. We don't want to be here. So, while we're focusing on ourselves, what is it that you want to do? I just got, like, this is such a trance. Like, you're just in this trance. We have to fight off the, is this a venom as well? I think this is a venomous animal. But really, I really got caught up in the trance energy. Like, you know how they like get the snakes to do the trance thing to the music? I just get this energy where the reason you're not tapping into your gifts and the reason you're not following your path and your purpose is it's your true north, your heart is out of alignment because you're so focused on this fear energy. And that's okay. I get it, you know? We're triggered. I hear it. I feel it. We're ready to fight everything and everybody. Like Kendrick said, everybody can get it. Everybody questionable. And I stand firm on that. I believe in that. Like, get out of my bubble. I'm over here chilling. But we need to be able to test the spirits. Yeah, wolf. I was really feeling wolf energy. Because I was like, we're supposed to be in packs. We're supposed to be together. This is family. This is tribe. And we're having such a hard time focusing on that because we're in such a trance. They're using all this black magic and this sorcery through the phones and through technology. AI it's getting too much. And I want to use tech. I want to use the tool of technology for sure, but won't ever allow it to run my life. You know what I mean? We're getting to the point where it's taking over. Golden egg. Yeah, that was that birth energy. It wanted to come out. It's like, I want to be born. I want you to flow. I want to swim with the current. I want to be in the flow. I want to be intuitive. I want to be creative. You are these things. Yeah, you are these things. The fish and the turtle here, you are creative. You are capable of tapping into the flow, but you're blocked. Your ancestors can't reach you. Your higher self is struggling to reach you. There's too many distractions, too many hypnosis, like hypnotic energies. Scarlet's letter. I really don't know the full. I would love if somebody has a little history. I need to look it up. I just know I don't like it. I don't like Scarlet's letter. I don't like the concept of what they did to that person. I don't really even know, but they just kind of like painted her out to be bad or something. Okay. Psychosis. Psychosis. Emotions. It's really hard to tap into how you feel when you're in a psychosis. And what do I mean by that? When you're walking around unconscious, it's hard to feel clearly and be in your real feelings. You know, how do you really feel? Besides exhausted. I know that. That's the original energy. You're just freaking tired and you're ready to throw it on the sticks. Right? And I'm encouraging you to expand your imagination here, which will remove these burdens for you. It's going to there's the emotions, the Queen of Emotions right there, Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like you're very on edge and triggered and ready to cut with your words deep. You're ready to go and attack. You're on the defense though, so it's like understandable why you're upset. And I'm not trying to invalidate you. I'm not trying to say how you feel isn't valid, because you know validation is right here. Active denial, frequency, and singularity right underneath with the King of Cups. That's what we're facing. This is the honesty. This is the singularity. They're trying to get us into these cyborg, I don't know what they're called, the robot AI world. Look up active denial frequency weapon. Okay? And this singularity, which is AI takeover with the robots, okay? They're pushing for this world of lack of empathy, okay? Where we are not in this beautiful place where we're in love and in our, seated in our emotions, fully in tune, nurturing ourselves and each other. That's blocked when we're in this energy of, I'm gonna cut you, okay? I'm gonna effing cut you. Come at me again, I'm gonna effing cut you. I'm not playing. I got words. I got all the words to spit at you and just project onto you, because all the gossip that I speak and spew is venomous, it's poison, it's toxic. And I'm fueling all these entities, all these parasites and demonic energies. The more that I feed into this, the more that I spew my hatred, all this venom, it needs to come out. This trance that you're in, these spells that you're casting with your words, we're all doing it. When we speak, the spells that we cast, I'm seeing that tap into the balance of harmony of emotional intelligence here. Not this We need to calm down, okay? Which I've been there. I've lost my shiz on people. I really have. I'm sure people can attest, okay? I'm sure I've said some stuff. But it doesn't, everybody can be forgiven. You can be forgiven. We all can be forgiven. Just get there. That's the point. This was right on the bottom. And it was like, nope, I'm ready to claim this victory. I'm ready to claim this. I'm ready to stand up tall and say, yo, like, I can do this. I believe in myself. You are ready to do this. You're ready to think about your words and how they hurt yourself. That's really what matters. Is the more you focus on the toxic obsessive lover, this is straight up information. Fire. This is coming in hot, okay? It's like, and there's that wolf in the fire. This is truth. This is wisdom. This is coming at you like it's cold. I know there's a coldness to me, and it like how I deliver or something. I don't know, but the truth is cold. It is a cold space. When you ask for the truth, it's like it doesn't always feel warm and fuzzy. Okay, it's not always going to be comforting. You could ask for what universe, send me what makes me feel good, and you're not always going to get the truth. You might just get lulled to sleep for as long as you're, wanting to be asleep. But you're being invited. You must have asked for the truth or answers or inquired about wanting to get down to the truth here. Like, ooh. He always throws me off. He's looking real scrumptious, quite honestly. But it's like, all right. See, I got caught up, just like we all do. We all get caught up. We all get caught up in the flesh. That's the distraction. That's what it was. It's like you can ask for the distraction and you can stay there for as long as you want. But just know the singularity's rolling in. Okay? And it's painful for a minute. Just like a shot, It's like gotta go get a shot or gotta get my tattoo today or whatever. It's gonna be painful for a minute. But then it's over. And then we get to the other side and we can implement the discipline into our, then we get to the happiness, the sunshine. Then we're like, okay, the harsh truth was there, but it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. It's beautiful. Like, I don't want to go any further. Contemplate on this. Think about it. Weigh it up. Go inside of yourself. You hear this message. You're ready to climb this mountain. You're ready to go on this journey. And it's going to require you to rest and to meditate and to plan and to organize and to create a strategy around how you're going to change the neurons in your brain to adapt to this new pattern. That's what you're capable of, creating a new pattern to follow. You have the ability to do that. Is there anything else? I kind of want to see if we can ground this into some practical money advice. Money tree. Money, but like, what do I mean by money? Dreams coming true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. Enjoy your wealth, because all this sacral color, I see a lot of solar plexus and sacral energy. It's like wealth is happiness and being in a joyful state. It's not about how much money is in your bank account. It's not about how much you get paid. It's not about your salary. It's about how do you feel? How do you feel? Do you feel wealthy? Do you feel rich? because that's where you're going. That's where you're heading. And if you have to cut through your, I'm saying like barbed wire, which is a painful thought, you know, to have to go through barbed wire. And I'm kind of seeing like army boot camp, like having to, you know, go through the toughness. But, you know, you're already fighting. You're already fighting something. It's a heavy burden, you know. It's like, maybe it's about losing weight. Maybe it's about getting your energy up, or kicking a bad habit, an addiction, or you know, there's so much. There's wisdom. There's so much information here. Like I said, this wisdom energy with the owl. Yeah, you know, celebration. Don't celebrate till it's time to celebrate, though. Don't just go out and drink and party for no reason. What are you celebrating? Celebrate small little ways. Like, give yourself a goal, right? In a week, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stop this thing for a week, and then give yourself something to celebrate. Treat yourself in a way, and then do another week of another thing. There's something like, celebrate appropriately. Celebrate when it's time. Be loyal to yourself. The dogs and the wolves in this energy. Be loyal. Be loyal to yourself. True friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. That could be animals, which I really encourage us as humans to figure out a solution together, because these animals really need us right now. But in general, I think that we can be better to ourselves. And gosh, I think I want to end it there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that wasn't too cold. I hope I put some warm and fuzzy in there. And I hope you know you're doing a great job, especially if you could make it through this crazy mess of a message I had for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.